Hey guys, I'm doing a video today on taking a look at what's in my bag here. It's the Maxpedition Falcon 2. A lot of guys use them as bug-out bags, and was my first intention with it. I'm going to kind of change things up. This is primarily a bag that I use now if I'm going hunting, filming, whatever I'm doing out in the woods. I want to take some stuff with me for the day because I can be quite a ways away from any of the houses or buildings that are around the area. So let's have a good look at it, and I'll show you the items that I've been keeping in it. A lot of them are excellent items for a bug out bag, and if you want to comment, feel free to do so or make suggestions. That'd be awesome too. Okay, so one of the first things I have here on the outside of the pack, and it was probably one of the first items I got when I was getting into this whole survival business of collecting stuff again. Is this guy here. This is the buck knife. It's the Buck Thug made by Ron Hood. It's been an excellent knife for me. You can do a lot with it. I've been using it heavily, as you can see. I had baton with it and everything else. It's held up quite well. They're a decent knife. If anybody's looking for something, Buck's been around for a long time, and very, very useful piece for any kind of survival kit or anything like that. It has a shock mitigation system, which means that it has like a skeleton style blade back here. So the area between here and here is pretty much hollow inside of there. It just has like a nice little 1/4 inch rib that goes all the way around. And then it's got a pommel on the back with a lanyard loop. You got a nice choil up here that you can choke up and really get in on something and do some fine work on it. Very controlled. It's got some jimping up here on the front. So that's been a staple of my gear. I've really liked it. I definitely recommend somebody getting it. It comes with a tactical style sheath and it has an extra pocket on it. In the pocket on the sheath, I carry one of these here. That is the Lansky Pocket Stone, and that gives me the ability to sharpen blades out in the bush. Just to, if I get a bad spot on them, I can sharpen them up. That side there probably worked the best, and you can give them just a quick tune-up out in the woods if you have to. I always like to bring them inside and use them on like a solid system because I know I'm getting an accurate edge all the time, very consistent. That side there, it has these little slots. You can use those there for sharpening up hooks. It works really well. I have a few videos on that as well. There's the sheath attached to the actual bag itself. So the second pocket that I was talking about is right in here. Just slide that in there. That comes down over top. You can buckle that up. It has some extra paracord here on the bottom. Nice little chunk of paracord there if you need it. And to keep that in there, we got this retention system here that'll lock around the knife there, and then you can also snap it right there. To get it fixed onto the side of the pack, it has a system on the back for the molly, so you can web it in there. But I also found that it didn't have enough up at the top because this can be adjusted for a high carry and low carry if you wanted to carry it on your belt. So you can actually undo this, and this will come up and it'll allow it to hang low on your side, or you can pull this down like how I have it as you see right here, and then it gives you a high carry, so it's up higher on your side, not dangling around. And on a pack I wanted to make it compact, so that's why I chose that style. So they didn't have anything for these loops at the top, but Maxpedition has these items that are called a tack tie, and that's one there that I've used to loop through the top here. It just loops through, and then this little spot slides through the last piece on the top, and it has a little flap that hangs down, and that's what actually locks it into place. It's a really good system that Maxpedition has, and I'm sure other guys have stuff too. I'll just show you again there so you can see it. That's it right there. So it went down through the back, and then it came up through, and this piece here you see it has this tab on top. You sneak it through, and then you pull that out over top, and it won't come off. I've had it through all sorts of wood conditions, everything when I'm hunting. It's never budged on there, so that works out pretty well for me. On the other side of the pack, I have a couple items. I have my hatchet in there, my Grenfell's Burke's hatchet, and I'm not going to keep it there. It's just kind of there for now. Maxpedition has a flashlight baton holder. I'm going to incorporate that actually on this pack so I can carry that in there because it actually has an opening in the bottom. It's not like one that has a bottom to it. It has an opening. It'll allow that hatchet to slide down through, and then you can has a little retaining strap at the top that'll fit over the head just perfect on this. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'll update you later on that, how that works out. But that's my plan for that, just so you know that that's not how I'm going to keep it. And then right here I have my Leatherman sheath, and that works excellent. I just keep it on there, and then I move this Leatherman in and out as I carry different gear with me around into the woods and such. So there's that. It's this one that I carry is Leatherman rebar. You can see it out there. The nice thing about the rebar is it has these awesome replaceable cutters down in here. These guys will, if you mess them up or burr them or whatever, you can take them off. You can contour them, file them down, whatever you need to do, or just simply replace them. They work excellent that way. We have a few useful tools on here. So obviously we've got our needle nose pliers, our gripper, our cutter. You come around and inside you have your saw, a screwdriver, a serrated blade, which is really a nice item to have. And we got a can opener. And then around the other side, we have a file, a large flat screwdriver. We have an awl for doing leather work and repairs or stitching. You can put a piece of string through there, punch it through, and then grab it. You have another smaller screwdriver, and you also have a lanyard loop. And then the main blade right there. So it doesn't have hundreds of tools on it, but it is an excellent little unit for a pack. Everyday carry, it's perfect for that kind of stuff. I've carried it around for a long time. I'm testing new stuff right now, so I haven't had it on me for a little while. On the outside you have different rulers, centimeters this side, inches on the other. So that's that guy. Handy piece of kit to carry with you. And I've got my Swedish Grenfell's Burke's hatchet. You can see it in comparison to the bag. It's actually it's a perfect size carry axe. Carrying stuff around all the time. That guy, it just fits this system so well. It has a lanyard loop here at the back. We've got a protector right here that actually goes up into the axe head itself. We've got a flat pommel surface right here, and then we've got the 2.5-inch blade itself, very sharp. Something like that, you can use it in the place of a knife, really. If you had to skin large animal game, you could do it with that very simply. Like you could cut up a moose if you had to. If you broke your knife or you didn't have a knife and that's all you had, definitely you could do it. It's got all their markings on this guy as well. I'll zoom in a little closer so you can see it. Maker's marks and such. It's a beautiful little tool. I'm glad to have gotten this. It's quite the unit. I was trying to zoom in on that. I've got it upside down. It says Grenfell's Burke's, Sweden. It actually says Sweden right across there, just above my thumbnail. So that's that guy. Also comes with the leather sheath. And the sheath itself, very well constructed. Over here I've got a climbing ring on there, carabiner. It's a strong carabiner, and the reason why I chose that one was because it would have the strength if I need to lower myself down or lift something up. I know it's going to be strong, it's not going to fail. It can be used for simple things like just getting a bag up off the ground, like a food supply, so that wild animals can't come in and get it. You could help it to scale down or rappel down a cliff if you had to. Whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that you're being safe and careful about it. So before you use something like that, make sure you know how to use it, and make sure you know the knots that you're using with it are going to be strong enough for it. It's very simple the way they come off. Take that up, pull that in, and then you just can snake it out of there. It is Pt.1 brand. Pt.1. So it's a really well recognized one. That's why I put it on there.